Hey, this is Ian Hart with Relief4Life, and I'm here with Briana, who is a back pain sufferer. We're gonna take her through the program shortly, but before I do, I'm gonna ask her some questions about what she's been going through, and then we're gonna take her through the program and see how she feels afterwards. So, Briana, right now on a scale of 1 to 10, do you feel your back pain right now?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I have back pain like 4 to 5, I would say. Sometimes it could get to like 7 or 8 on a bad day. Standing still or sitting for a little while, I get tired in a certain position and it starts to ache, and it gets worse once it starts aching. We were driving on a road with lights. We were approaching an intersection. We had the green light, and so we were the first car of a whole bunch of cars behind us. And approaching the intersection, there was a woman that drove through the red light at a much faster speed than we were going, and she T-boned us on my side, the passenger side, and the car spun out, ended up jumping the curb facing the opposite direction. That's pretty much how it happened. Once we had stopped moving, I felt it in my back. I felt like kind of shocked, and any sudden movement hurt my back and my neck right away. I've been doing physical therapy. I see the chiropractor every time I do physical therapy. I've had some tests done on my back, nerve-related tests. It's potentially involving my nerves. I just feel like I tell them they're not very thorough with me. Like, they kind of just ask me what my pain is for the day, and I have the same treatment every time I go in. It's just the stim and a heat pad on my back, and then the chiropractor just stretches me a little bit. Just with the stem alone and the stretches, I end up walking out of there with more pain than I come in. It feels opposite of effective. It's not helping me at all. I need to find some other way to help my back. Last week, I felt like the worst pain that I'd ever had since the accident. I was just sitting at my desk studying with like a comfortable cushion and a pillow behind me, and like just from sitting down for a while, my back just started hurting really, really bad. The only thing that helps me at that point is just laying down flat. I can't adjust myself to a different position to help it. That was pretty disappointing to feel that. On a scale of 1 to 10, my worst day was probably like 8. Typically my neck pain comes on at night. I would expect to feel some relief after the program. Most of the time it's just being still for a while that brings the achiness. It's affected my life because I kind of have an active lifestyle. I'd like to socialize with my friends, go out and hang out with them. There's been a few instances since the accident already that I have to turn down plans or cancel plans with my friends because of how bad my back pain comes on later on in the day. I know many people who have been in accidents and they've been suffering for years, decades from those accidents. To feel this coming on can be a little discouraging, just considering the effort that I put into trying to make myself feel better. Mentally, it has an impact also.
Push the heels down, push your butt down, keep pushing and pulling, push and pull, good, and relax. All right, go ahead and stand up. Okay, you're gonna walk again. And how are you feeling? Feeling better? Okay. Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, I think you said you came in with a 4 with pain.
Yeah, it's gotten down to maybe 2. I felt a lot of concentration because there was so many different muscle groups that I'm supposed to concentrate on at one time. I feel looser after the program. I feel definitely stretched out and like I can move a little better. My mobilities, I feel better. I would say my spine, because walking felt more smoother and comfortable. When I did the one where your leg opens up, the second one I think it was, where you just open up to the side.
Yep.
I think I wasn't going down far enough.
Right.
And then when you pointed out to go further down with my leg, I felt it more on my glute and felt like I was stretching it better. I feel more stretched out, like I feel looser in my back. I feel like walking was smoother. My blood flow is better after the stretches. I could feel like it progressing. I feel like over time I would feel the stretch having its effect more.
So a few things for you, like don't go and slouch in your car or something right now.
Yeah.
Try to keep your back straight and your posture good. Mm-hmm. And then the best thing you can do if you have time is actually to lay on the floor with your feet on like a bench at like 90 degrees, and then just kind of meditate in that position. And just like literally lay like this, because part of what happens is the blood will flow to your lower back and the back area.
Yeah.
And then it'll cause your back to relax. And then what you can do mentally is just concentrate on the areas where you have pain and just like literally send a message of relaxation to it and just lay there. All right, and that'll help with the healing, especially after the program like this. It'll reinforce the position of your spine, and that'll help for the next few days. All right, Briana, you're all set. The good thing about this is that you feel better, right?
Yeah.
You don't feel worse.
No, I definitely feel better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's the goal. The goal is, even if it's you go from a 4 to a 2, that's positive, and that's heading in the right direction. So good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.